Taharaqa, an ancient Egyptian pharaoh, was a cultural revival mastermind. He brought back the glory of Egypt's past with a twist, remixing Theban theology and Egyptian customs to create a cultural renaissance. Taharaqa revived religious ceremonies and made ancient Egypt Instagram-worthy before social media existed. Despite being a game changer, his story is rarely told, making him the forgotten pharaoh of history. Impress your friends by dropping his name at your next trivia night.
Here's a name you probably never heard in school. Taharaqa, the Nubian pharaoh of Egypt's 25th dynasty. He ruled from 680 to 664 BCE, and his story flips the script on who shaped ancient empires. Taharaqa wasn't Egyptian by birth, he was Nubian, from Kush, modern-day Sudan. But during the 25th dynasty, Kushite rulers conquered Egypt and sat on the throne as pharaohs. They restored temples, revived traditions, and reasserted Egypt's African roots. Taharaqa was one of the most powerful among them. When the mighty Assyrian Empire threatened Egypt, Taharaqa fought back. He led armies deep into the Levant, supporting kingdoms like Judah against Assyrian invasion. In fact, the Bible itself mentions him, calling him Taharaqa, king of Kush, as the ruler who rose against Assyria. For a moment, it looked like Africa could hold its ground against one of history's most feared war machines. Though the Assyrians eventually pushed him out, Taharaqa's reign left a lasting mark. He ruled a united Nile Valley, Egypt and Kush together, as one of the most formidable powers of the ancient world. Under his leadership, pyramids were built in Nubia, temples restored in Egypt, and trade expanded across Africa and the Near East. Here's the controversy. Textbooks often reduce Nubia to Egypt's neighbor or ignore Kushite pharaohs entirely. Yet Taharaqa was not a footnote. He was a pharaoh whose armies shaped biblical and imperial history. He proves Egypt's greatness was deeply tied to its African south. While the world remembers Ramses and Cleopatra, Taharaqa is buried in silence. Why? Because his story reminds us that Africa didn't just influence empires, it ruled them. If Taharaqa's name is in the Bible and carved into Egyptian temples, why is this Nubian pharaoh erased from the story of ancient greatness?